Hi everybody, this is Beth McCullough. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Des Moines, Iowa, and I'm here live every Tuesday night with my sweet husband, Steve.
Hi everybody.
We are so glad to see you guys again. We missed you.
Yes, we
We've
did.
been in Italy for 2 weeks. And Steve, can you make it so I can see the comments over here? I want to see all our friends too. So we went to Italy with just checked bags. And no checked bags, just carry-on bags. And we weren't going to buy anything. We flew into Venice. A boat picked us up and took us to Murano, where they do the blown glass. We got up the next morning and went on a tour of a glass factory. And a guy made this horse. And Steve was so mesmerized. Tell us about it, Steve.
So it was the most amazing thing. So he takes this chunk of glass out of his furnace, and within 2 minutes he has this thing completely made. I mean, he's like pulling here, done.
You can't see it, but it stands up by its 2 back legs and its tail. And it's very, very fragile. And Steve's like, this is a great idea. Let me get that and I'll carry it around Italy up and down trains and steps and in my little canvas bag and I'll get it home. And I'm like, it's going to be broken. There's just no way. But he opened it up last night and look at this. It came home intact. Is that not amazing?
It is absolutely amazing.
And you're still glad you got it, aren't you?
Did you notice I watched very carefully as you were putting it up there? Like,
yeah,
oh, don't break it.
Don't touch my horse. Okay, so here's one. We didn't buy very much, but we went to a gnocchi cooking class. Wait, there's a little bit of a story to that. Do you guys want to hear that, or should we move on?
Are we gonna make any cards tonight?
We're gonna make some cards. If you're here to chat, we have some chatting to do. But anyway, we went to a cooking class, and this is a gnocchi board made out of olive wood, and our plan is to become amazing gnocchi makers, right, Steve?
Yes.
So the card we're going to make tonight is this. I think I've shown this to you earlier at a different time, using the in color paper, but it's a fun fold. It stands up like this, and I'm going to make it in a different color, but it's super fun. And it's using the Hearts and Hugs stamp set. And I know, like most of you, when I saw this down in Houston, I was like, well, I don't like badgers or mice. 2 of them are mice. I don't need the stamp set. But I've got to tell you, I love the sentiments. I love the dies and these flowers. How can you not love these flowers? Here is a card I made a few weeks ago. Also with this, you guys, I would buy it just for the words and the flowers. And you know, the mouse is growing on me. As long as he's not living in my house, running around, the mouse can stay. But who is here tonight? Kathy is here. Kathy, I just got your email, and I'm going to email you as soon as we get off. Tony's here, Kimberly, Orly, Wendy, Jan, Chris, Bev. We are so glad, Holly. I don't know if I missed anyone, but we are so glad you're here. I also wanted to show you these again. Now that I'm home, I'm getting ready to do the shares. The shares are all sold, so don't contact me about the shares. But I'm getting them done this week. Hopefully they'll be in the mail next Monday. Thank you for everyone who bought them. Look at this, the Country Bird House. I still have card kits for the stamp camp that's in June. So if you were interested, I can show you that. You want to see my jewelry? You know, my jewelry is nothing to write home about, but I like it. It's very simple. It was very inexpensive. But I will wear that next week for the video, Kathy. So, but the Country Bird House, you can make so many cute things with this. Even if you think you don't like Country Bird House, it doesn't have to be in a country style or country colors. So the stamp camp is it. Who are we chatting with, Steve?
I am actually texting with your daughter.
Okay, tell her we're busy right now. We love you, daughter.
She consistently
She wants to talk to us on Tuesdays while we're here. Okay, so tonight for the cards, you're going to need hearts and hugs. I'm going to make the card in Petunia Pop this time. And this in color DSP, you know, because I do the shares, I usually just keep a quarter of a package of everything. In color DSP, I need the whole package for myself. And you guys, I had only shown half my birthday cards. I hope you have just a minute. I'll go through them fast. But I had the other half of my birthday cards I haven't shown. And there was a stack of cards. Look at this. When we got home, everyone is so sweet to us, Steve. This is from Brooke. Okay, look at this fun fold. That's very nice. Well, then it opens this way too, with beautiful scripture and poems. So nice. Thank you, Brooke. This is from Kimberly. I love this. And I think it got lost in the mail. It's for Easter and Happy Spring. It's just gorgeous. I love it. Thank you, Kimberly. And Kimberly, I think you sent this a while ago. Just like Kimberly is part of Stamping Joy Club, and I sent the sampler squares to her, and they went back and forth 5 times. I bet this was mailed to her, mailed to me a long time ago, and it just came today. Look at this, Steve. I didn't even show you this yet. Isn't this beautiful?
It is beautiful.
Our first anniversary card. The last day of May is our anniversary, and this is from Tony Shaw. And we will have been married. Do you know how many years, Steve?
33.
You're kidding, right?
No.
Are you kidding?
34. 34 years, almost 35.
Do you really not know?
You caught me off guard. I haven't done my math.
Okay.
And I'm jet lagged.
Without the math, you don't know.
No. Well, almost 40 years, right? 39 years. 39 years.
Okay.
That's some story and I'm sticking with it.
Okay, so we will be married in 2 weeks. 38 years. What did he say? 35, 36, 39?
I keep looking at it. It's getting closer. I could tell.
Okay. This beautiful card is from my friend and teammate, Chris. So beautiful. Thank you, Chris. Look at this paper. This is so pretty. Tony sent me this. And this was in the mail today, too. She said, I saw these and thought of you and your joy team. So I am all about joy. And one says choose joy and the other says joyful, joyful I will be. Thank you, Tony. That is so, so kind of you. And it's a beautiful, beautiful card as well. And this was also from Brooke. Beautiful. It's my birthday card. So thank you. I really appreciate it. I love these little animals. This is from Bev. Gorgeous card. I love the slimline, Bev. She sent this. How great is that? She sent a check for her shares, and I got a card.
Well, that's like a tip. It's like she gave you a tip.
I know. So sweet of you, Bev. This card, I haven't made this kind in a long time, and I really like this. This is from Kathy up in Minnesota. She watches every week. She's with her church during our video, and then she watches afterwards, Kathy Ost. And such a cute card. Thank you, Kathy. I love it. Another birthday card. This is Tony. I think you might have 3 cards. We need to send you a card, Tony. There's 3 cards from Tony for different occasions. Anniversary, birthday. Whoops. Here is a happy birthday card from Chris Robinson. She knows my favorite color is turquoise. So beautiful, Chris. Thank you. This one, sorry, where's my take your pick tool? I'm going to put this back on its glue dot. Which one's loose? This one. That happens when they come in the mail. It is very pretty. This is from Jude. She's my dear friend and another Stamping Joy team member. So cute, Jude. Thank you. And this sweet card is from Linda Lace. I love it. That actually had a check in it, too. Excuse me. Another birthday card. This is from Cindy on the East Coast. It's darling. Oh, this is the card. Did I ever show you guys the card Steve made me? This is the card Steve made for my birthday.
Okay, there's a story behind that. I think I told everybody. I made it in less than 5 minutes. I was trying to get on an airplane.
Steve, it is beautiful. Handmade cards are beautiful, aren't they, you guys? Here's a thinking of you card. Oh, this actually is also had it checked for a product share. Thank you, Carol. It's beautiful. I love it. Cute little bird on the flower. Another birthday card. This is from Lorraine. That's a cool technique. We did that at one of our, stamp camps. And speaking of the stamp camp, like I did before, let me know if you're interested in that. There is still time. And this is from Linda Donaldson. So cute. And a lot of you have asked for me to make the Xenia packet card that Linda showed, or that Linda sent me, that I showed last time. Gosh, thank you everyone for all the beautiful cards. I think I've shown all the birthday cards now. Okay, we are going to make this fun card you can use with any DSP. Are you with me, Steve?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I seem to be having a problem with my computer.
Okay. So we got home at midnight last night. We left Italy on Sunday. We stopped in Dublin. We needed to go Steve needed a Guinness, and we needed to go have an Irish dinner and go to a pub and listen to Irish music. But still, once we got up in Ireland at midnight, Iowa time, and flew for 24 hours just from Dublin to get home. So we're a little punchy tonight.
Yeah, I think that's the way to put it. I can't even look at anything on my screen right now. That's how punchy I am.
Okay, so should I keep going?
You keep going, and
Are the comments, is Kathy's the last comment over here? Or the comments not? Can you pull that bar down so that I
think
can
we
see
might
the comments?
both have to just work on this computer tonight.
Look. Lots of sweet comments. Can't wait for Stamp Camp, Kimberly. Yep. Just got the products. I'm glad you got them. Bridget knew it was 38 years because Bridget and her husband got married the same day we did. Right? I think so. Okay, let's get started on this card. Are you going to be able to put banners up?
Yes. We are a one-screen wonder at this point.
Okay. You guys, we will get our act together. If this is your first time here, please come back. Next week, we will be all normal and ready to go. So we're starting with 4 1/4 by 11 inch of thick Whisper White cardstock. And then we're going to score it at 2 1/4 and 5 1/2. The 5 1/2 just scores it in half, and then the 2 1/4, what we're going to do is measure across the top on the end where the short side is, the short score mark. And when the pieces were here, I cut them before you got here. See that? I measured this and I marked it at 2 1/8. And then I put it in my trimmer. And I put the 2 1/8 mark in the groove. And then this is where I scored it at 2 1/4. I put that in the groove and then I cut it. And then I did the same thing the other way. The 2 1/8 in the groove, and where this was marked at 2 1/4, and I cut it. And this is how I got this shape. Steve is over here. I wish you could see him. He's mightily...
Well, I think they can see me, but I can't see myself, so
Excuse me.
I've got my frowny face on over here, honey, because I'm not getting it to work.
Okay, well, take your frowny face off. It'll be okay. Okay, so now that we have the card base done, like I said, we're going to do this in Petunia Pop. And I'm going to take a 4 inch by 5 1/4 of Petunia Pop and just put this inside the card. What have you guys been up to? You know, when we're gone, we do pre-record videos because, well, we do them live when we're gone whenever we can, but in Europe, it was the middle of the night. It was 7 hours later, so what would that be, like 2 o'clock in the morning? We didn't think we should be making videos at 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so after you put that layer in, then the white layer goes next, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. And we're just going to layer that right over the top. So, Steve, can you talk while you do that? Can I ask you questions?
Maybe.
Should we talk about Italy next time?
So here's the thing. I was going for extra credit, and I loaded a whole bunch of Italy pictures on here, and I was going to screen share them. And but now something is going hinky with the computer, and
okay. So why don't you catch up with me on the graphics? We might as well do the bare minimum here. Can you move down? I'm 2 things beyond you.
I got a great big.
Now we have a great big time capsule that won't let him do anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to keep going, and we will pretend that that's not happening. Okay, so with the in color DSP, on this one I did the stripes, and this is it's so distracting, honey.
You just go ahead, keep going. I will see what I can do over here.
Okay, this is 2 inches by 3 3/4, and I'm just going to adhere that right on the edge of the white. This is like a welcome home disaster session. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for sticking with us anyway. So I had Joy, Stamping Joy Club right before this, and James was here. He's almost 7 weeks old, and so all the Stamping Joy Club friends of mine got to see James tonight.
You're still broadcasting, Beth. That's the good news.
Okay, so now we're going to do 2 pieces of cardstock and 2 pieces of DSP. This is the in color again. And the cardstock, this is Petunia Pop. And this is 3 1/8 by 4, both of them. And then a 1/4 inch smaller is the DSP, 2 of these. So this is 2 7/8 across and 3 3/4 down. So they're still a 1/4 inch layer different than the cardstock. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere these on. Unfortunately, I cannot see your comments anymore.
I'm about to start telling you them.
I would love to chat with all of you. I'm also wondering if anyone has any questions about Italy. We had never been to Italy, and it was quite the experience. It was so beautiful. We rented a car for 4 days and went all over Tuscany, and that was one of our favorite parts. The last thing we did that I haven't shown pictures of is Rome. Rome is a very big city, and I loved getting to see it all. We saw the Vatican, and we saw the Colosseum. We saw the Trevi Fountain. Is that what it's called? Okay, so the piece that you made 2 of, one goes inside, one goes outside. So I'm just going to adhere that on. It was wonderful to see all that. We did a Rome in a day, 7-hour tour, and people were dropping like flies. Not everyone made it through the 7-hour walking tour.
I had doubts at one point, honey, whether we were going to make it. It was strenuous.
Oh, honey, you could have done anything.
So what measurements are you on right now?
I'm adhering the 2 where we made 2 each of them. The 2nd and 3rd from the last.
Okay. So that's 2 by 7/8.
Yep, that's the DSP layer.
I'm displaying that now.
And then the cardstock layer is the other one. It's 1/4 of an inch bigger.
Yeah, we've displayed those measurements now.
Okay. So then the last thing that we're going to do, so you're going to fold this part back. And now we have a square, and this is 2 3/4. This is the last measurement, Steve, by 2 3/4. I love this polka dots, but I went with more subdued DSP, and you're just going to put that into the triangle position, or the diamond position, I should say. And you're only going to adhere. I'm going to actually do it here. I'm going to make a triangle with my glue, because it's really easy to put glue on the whole thing, and we never like to glue our cards shut. And I'm just going to let that, you know, the reason I do live videos instead of recorded videos is my favorite thing is chatting with all of you. But I feel like I'm doing a recorded video because I don't know what you're saying.
I can tell you.
Can you? That would be lovely, because I like seeing our friends every Tuesday.
Janice Driver says, welcome back.
Hello, Janice. I missed all of you.
Wendy Morrell.
Hello, Wendy.
Says she is working, making birthday and Mother's Day cards, graduation and sympathy cards. And then next up, she has to clean her closet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like you've been really busy.
And then her has to rearrange her crafting space. So that sounds like it's a lot of work.
That does sound like a lot of work. Have you been biking yet, Wendy? Wendy and I met several years ago doing a program in Des Moines called Pedal Off the Pounds. And yeah, it was super fun learning how to do biking for adults. So one of the things I like about this stamp set is the stem, the leaves, the grass. It's all done for you. I know typically you wouldn't do that in white, but I just wanted to keep this a Petunia Pop and white card. And I went ahead and put, I have something in my throat. I'm going to cough again. I'm not actually sick though. Thank goodness. And then I'm going to put pearls on the other side, but these were all cut with the die cuts in this stamp set. And like I said, I didn't think I wanted the animals, but I knew I needed the flowers. And the animals have grown on me. So I'm going to put these beautiful iridescent pearls for the center of these flowers. And then I went ahead in Petunia Pop and stamped Sending Birthday Hugs, which is again in this stamp set. And I put a couple mini dimensionals in the center. Don't go too far out to the edges because this is hanging over the edges. So you want to make sure you put them here. Oh my gosh, I think I might like it better in Petunia Pop even. I bet it shows up better on the camera. It's pretty precious and pretty in pink too. So card number 1 is pretty in pink. Tell me which one you like better, number 1 or number 2. Here's 1, here's 2. We are doing Prize Patrol. Have we talked about that? Are people putting hashtag Prize Patrol? And I will be sending out the cards. I also will be sending out the winners. If you watched the video the last 3 weeks, I have winners to send cards to. All you had to do was go to YouTube and leave a comment. In fact, if you're watching on Facebook, we would love it if you would go to YouTube and subscribe to Stamping Mom. Facebook is not going to let us use StreamYard in the future, so we're going to have to go to YouTube entirely sometime soon. We don't know exactly when that is, but we would love for you to go to YouTube, and I will send someone this. Is our prize patrol going to work, Steve?
I think so.
Okay. How many people do you have that have put hashtag prize patrol, no spaces,
I have 17.
in the comments? Okay. So, and this is May, and everyone is available to win. So we haven't announced winners yet in May. Here's another card I showed you before, made with this stamp set as well. And this is a video we did several weeks ago. Made with the same thing. So are you ready to do prize patrol? Please come back next week. We'll have some more souvenirs from Italy and some stories. And yeah, we would just love to chat with you.
Okay.
Bev says you love both of them equally. You don't want to pick favorites, right, Bev? Okay, are we ready?
We are ready.
Can they see the prize patrol, honey?
I think so.
Okay, let us know if you can see it.
Yes, they
And
can.
Steve will work out.
Our technical difficulties.
Do you have any idea why this is happening
I
tonight?
have no idea. It's never happened on that computer before.
Okay. Yeah, this is the new computer that our son made at Christmas. So.
The unbreakable one that I broke tonight.
Oh no.
Okay. Are you ready, Beth? Here we
Yep,
go.
let's do prize patrol.
And we're going.
And thanks everybody for watching tonight. We love spending time with you. We're usually on 7 to 7:30. It looks like we're a little
Holly Paulson.
Yay, Holly, you won. Go ahead and email me, Beth at stampingmom.com, and send me your mailing address. And let me know if you want Pretty in Pink #1 or Petunia Pop #2. And please come back next week, everyone, and we will have another fun card to show you. Have a blessed week. Good night. Bye-bye.